everyone, welcome back to my channel and to what is going to be another Plan With Me video. This week we are planning out the week of January 2nd through to January 8th, and we are using this absolutely beautiful kit from Mum and Me Handmade Designs. As you can see, it is absolutely covered in silver foil goodness, and this kit is a kit that, like, the minute I saw it, I knew that I had to have it. I did and ah on actually using it a couple of times. The main reason being is, this is going to sound really, really dumb, but when I was finishing my spreads for 2022, in my mind, I said to myself that for 2023, my planner was only going to be like cartoony, pop culture-y, fun, quirky type kits. And so when I bought this kit, even though I knew I absolutely wanted to use it, I wasn't sure that I wanted to use it this year because, as you'll see in just a minute when I start putting down the full boxes, the full boxes are actually like watercolor art. So they aren't cartoony, they aren't quirky, they're actually beautiful pieces of art. Like, it looks like someone has like watercolor painted these things and then it's been turned into art and then it's been turned into a sticker kit. And I'm all about that. It is absolutely gorgeous and I cannot get enough of it. Every single full box is just stunning. And so I honestly ummed and ahed for quite some time. And then I decided, you know what? Like, I'm going to use this kit. I am somebody who loves the beach, the ocean, the waves, the sound of the waves. Absolutely my happy place. And even though in Australia it gets like really, really hot in summer, my husband and I never go to the beach, like ever. Like, this particular week we went to the beach one time. And in the whole like 3 months of summer, that'll be like the one time that we've gone. And prior to that, the last time that we went to the beach was actually when we were in Fiji in 2019 for our first wedding anniversary. So we don't do it enough. Part of that is because, like, even though I always want to go, for us to get to the beach, it's quite a drive. Like, even the beach that we went to on this particular week was an hour and a half one way. And then we had to find parking, and it can just be like a really big mission. And sometimes by the time you get there and you find parking, you're miserable, you're not going to enjoy yourself, you're stressed. So I think that's like a main factor in why we don't go a lot. And not only that, but I am such a princess and I always make my husband drive and he doesn't like driving. So yeah. But anyway, this week I had a win. We went to the beach. I had been sort of hinting at it. I had been kind of pleading at my husband for like the last like couple of weeks. And we were due to go back to work the following week. And I was just like, please, like, if we don't go now, we're never going to go. And I wouldn't say reluctantly. He did agree. It wasn't like reluctancy, but he was kind of like, and then he agreed. So I didn't have to pull his teeth too hard, but I had to just a little bit. But anyway, yeah, like I said, the sticker kit is from Mum and Me Handmade Designs, and the date dots that I use are actually from another Aussie store called Lolotti & Co. Or Lolot. Oh, I always get it wrong. And I know that they've even told me how to actually pronounce the name of the store, and I still, in my head, it's like I put it in the too hard basket. I don't know why. Like, it's just my brain just doesn't cooperate. Anyway, I really, really loved the quote box, Hello Sunshine, because this week was... Actually, no, it wasn't full of sunshine. I was going to say this was like full of sunshine, but no. Funnily enough, the day that we decided to go to the beach, which was the Monday on the 2nd, we went all the way to the beach. By the time we got there, it was like windy, a little overcast, like not super overcast to a point that like you couldn't swim or you couldn't enjoy yourself, but like it was like bordering on storm level. And like the main beach section had actually been not closed, but they had really, really small like flag swim sections. So like all the lifeguards were out. the flags was honest. It was probably like 3 meters, 4 meters wide. So you had this like a big bunch of people in like a 4 meter radius of one another. And the swell was really big. And so I just felt like it wasn't going to be a really pleasant experience. So we actually ended up going to like same beach, like just over like our shoulder, I guess. Like if you turned over from the beach, there was also like a little lagoon where generally like all the kids and the families sort of hang out, as opposed to like dealing with the waves. So rather than swimming in the beach, we swam in the lagoon. And then it ended up being that like by the time we were getting ready to leave the beach for the day, the lifeguards had actually closed the beach entirely. So we got lucky in that we got to go to the beach. We got lucky in that we got to swim in the lagoon, because if the lagoon wasn't there, we probably wouldn't have swum, and it would have been like this whole wasted journey. But some disappointment, but also a small win. Like, to me, I just felt, this sounds absolutely stupid to some people, I'm sure. And even my husband, when I told him, he like rolled his eyes and he was just like, please. But I am a Cancer. And I know, I'm so sorry if you watch maths and you're a Jessie and you don't like star sign chicks. I'm not really into star signs per se, but like being a Cancer, I don't know if that's what it is, but I'm drawn to the water. Like, I have really long showers. I enjoy baths. My happy place is the ocean. Like, I don't know. And I just felt really compelled and drawn to the sea. And so even though I didn't get to officially technically swim in the sea, the lagoon is like the overflow of the sea. So I still got to swim in like salt water. Not the same vibe, but it kind of had to do. And I got to go to the beach. So there was that. But anyway, let's go ahead and actually jump into what we did this week. So sidebar is the same as always. I've just tracked my socials and what book I was reading, and then I've used 2 of the beautiful full boxes there. I don't actually finish decorating that top left-hand corner because there was no deco with this kit. I think I'm going to reach out to the store and actually see if I can get some deco, or if I can buy the deco sheet there and like decorate it. I am starting to rethink my sidebar in that top left-hand corner because of this planner, because this planner goes all the way up and then there's so much whiteout and I don't like the look of whiteout, and I don't know, I'm picky. We'll see what happens. I mean, it may change throughout the course of the year anyway, because I feel like the first half of the year, I'm always reverting to like the previous half of the year's planner style, and then I kind of change like halfway through. Anyway, so on Monday, like I said, we drove an hour and a half to the beach. We did stop at Macca's and have some lunch before we actually went to the beach. And then when we actually got to the beach location, we couldn't find a parking spot anywhere. We drove and we drove and we drove. I think it took us like an hour and 15 minutes to find a parking spot. So that was not fun, but we did eventually get one, and we did eventually walk down to the beach, and we did eventually swim in the lagoon, like I said. And yeah, we had a beach day. And then on the way home, because we did leave, I think we left at like 6:30 at night. Still bright here, so that was fine. But just to make our lives easier, and because it was going to take us an hour and a half to get home, we did actually go to McDonald's again and had like drive-through dinner and got like a coffee frappe, and then drove home. And then when we got home that night, we watched The Matrix. Tuesday, we caught up on some sleep. We slept in for a significant portion of the morning, and then I had a bit of a YouTube binge when I woke up. I did actually also upload a video this day, and then scheduled some other YouTube videos after I did some editing. And then that night I spent some time in my friend's stream on Twitch, and then we watched The Matrix Reloaded. On Wednesday I did a little bit of filming. I watched some more YouTube, and then I just marked that I kind of just sat on the couch and like didn't really do much of anything. I just had some coffee and really chilled out and enjoyed myself. And then again, that night I did spend some time in my friend's stream. I uploaded another video, and we watched The Matrix Revolutions. On to Thursday, and by the looks of it, perfect timing. Unfortunately, Flo did make herself welcome this day. I then did have a bit of a YouTube binge, but I was watching like Sims Legacy Let's Play challenges this morning. And then I had a little bit of a nappy nap. And then when I woke up, I did do some laundry reluctantly. I pulled some stickers for some videos. I finished reading the book that I was reading, and then we had some yummy tacos for dinner, and we watched Matrix Resurrections. And then on Friday, we quite literally slept for half of the day. So, I mean, I'm not mad about it, but we did pretty much sleep the entire day away. And then when I woke up, I was feeling a little bit off. I don't know what it was. I can't even remember if it was like I felt off because I was like fluey or nauseous, but I wasn't feeling the greatest. So I popped that in there. But I did push through and I did do some filming on this day as well. And then I just did a little bit of pottering around the house and cleaning. I uploaded another video. Apparently I was really good with videos this particular week, and then like I've just sucked with videos ever since. I've actually sucked with planning for the last couple of weeks. I've just been so busy, so much has happened, but you'll find out about all of that as the weeks progress and as we get through these plan with me's and get caught up into February. That night we had Chinese, and then because we had finished the Matrix series and we're still in this thing of watching series, that particular night we actually watched Transformers. On Saturday I did some more filming, and then after that I did nothing. We had a really chill day at home. I did my thing, hubby did his thing. That was pretty much that. One of my dogs did have a bit of a sore belly, so he was a little bit runny in the poop department, so we had to sort of monitor that, because as you guys may or may not know, if you are a pet owner, as soon as your dog shows some kind of like illness or like something may not be 100% right, you start to panic a little bit. So he had a little bit of a runny butt, so we were just sort of watching him, monitoring him, making sure he was okay. I watched some more Sims videos on this day, and I did have a little bit of a planner YouTube binge. Again, just with life being so busy and crazy and not doing much of anything, and then watching TV series, I hadn't really spent too much time on YouTube. So I was kind of doing a little bit of a catch up at this point, and then it kind of dies off again and then it comes back again. So I kind of go in and out of phases of watching YouTube and not watching YouTube. And then that night we watched the second Transformers movie, which was Revenge of the Fallen. If you guys haven't seen the Transformer movies, or you feel like you're maybe not interested, I used to think that I wouldn't be interested in Transformers because it's like cars and it's like robots and stuff. But honestly, the Transformers series is so amazing. Just, there's another movie coming out this year and I'm so hyped to see it. So yeah, if you haven't watched them, definitely consider watching them. And then Sunday, that top box there, the deco box, my absolute favorite in the entire kit. I know that I said that I love them all, but that one box has my heart. Anywho, I watched some more Sims YouTube this morning. I did some laundry. I did take some time to organize and play with my sticker collection. I uploaded a video. I did some editing. So this was a very heavy sticker / planner type day. Even the YouTube that I watched was planner related. I almost hiccuped then. And then I just marked that I had some coffee, and then I did a little bit of reading that night as well. I think that was the night that I started the next book in my Hunger series, which I'm still reading. So yeah. But other than that, that is it. I will show you guys the leftovers, and I will give you a little bit of a foil wiggle in just a moment. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing. And if you're so kind, please pop a comment below, because it really helps support the channel and keeps me doing what I'm doing. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all soon for another Plan With Me video. Bye everyone.